I saw a little girl blowing bubbles the other day, and it took me back to one of my first jobs, which was actually blowing bubbles. It was a marketing job. I was 15, and it was one of these odd jobs that I picked up for 2 weeks during the summer. A company actually hired a bunch of us to go to different grocery store parking lots and blow giant bubbles. We had these huge wands that had sort of like a fabric on them, and it would slide down, and you would put the, soapy water and then slide it down and run, and it would make these huge, huge bubbles. Now, the reason I'm sharing this story is because back then I just thought I had this really fun job. I couldn't believe I got paid to blow bubbles. Now when I look back, I can actually see the marketing. I can see the strategy and the tactics that they were using. And they're not that different from what we do today, even though this was back in the 80s, way before smartphones and social media. It was still the same idea. Now, see if you can spot the tactics that you probably are using today that we were using way back then with our guerrilla marketing. So, we would pull up to one of these grocery store parking lots, we would pile out of the minivan, we would start blowing these giant bubbles, and then as people were walking into the grocery stores, especially the parents walking into the grocery store, they would stop and they would say, "What are you doing here? What is this all about? How does that work?" So then we would demonstrate, we would show them, and we would sometimes even let their kids play with it. And then we would say, "Oh, look, she's really getting the hang of it, and I bet that'll keep him busy for hours." And then, of course, they'd be really excited. "Well, where can I get one of these?" "Well, you can't buy it. It's a gift with purchase. All you need to do is go into the store, buy this very specific dish soap, and then come out, show us the receipt, and we will give you one for free. But make sure you do it today because we're only here for an hour." Right? Do you see all of those tactics? Let's play it back. So we were blowing bubbles. Today, we talk about stopping the scroll. Back then, we were stopping the stroll. And then we would have a conversation with them, right? Because we had piqued their curiosity. We'd done a good job of grabbing their attention and piquing their curiosity, and that got them engaging with us. And then we talked about solving one of their pain points, keeping their kids entertained. We showed them the desired outcome. Then it was the offer. We threw in a bonus. You get it for free. All you have to do is buy this. And the last one, scarcity, right? We were only there for an hour. They had to do it right away, or the opportunity would be lost. So now when I look back, I can see all of these marketing tactics. Back then I had no clue. So now I'm wondering, what about you? What did you learn from your first job? Maybe you didn't realize it at the time. What did your first job teach you about marketing or being an entrepreneur? What do you still use from those first jobs today in your business? Comment below. I would love to hear what those lessons are. And if you like this video, make sure you follow and subscribe, because I share videos about video marketing all the time, just so that you can start using video to increase your reach, engagements, and of course, those sales. So make sure you subscribe and comment below.